Hi students. So in this lecture we will study a few more things about concave mirror, and let's first get started with rules for image formation. A few mandated rules for image formation. Okay, the first rule is, let's say if it is a concave mirror, this is a concave mirror and this is the principal axis, and if the light, this is principal axis, so if the light ray travels parallel to principal axis, then it will hit the mirror and it will pass through focus. That's first thing. Second thing, or the second rule, the reciprocal actually of this, what I said. If a ray of light, let's say this is the focus, correct? If a ray of light travels through focus, hits the glass, then it will go parallel to principal axis. So let me make a bit change here. If this comes here, then it goes F. Okay. Now the third rule. The third rule is, if a ray, this is F and this is C. If a ray of light travels through center of curvature, correct? So what happens? Now this is also the normal. So what will happen is, the ray of light, if it comes through this way, it will go back this way. Basically, I can say then, in this case, angle of I incidence and angle of R is equal to 0. Okay? Okay. And the fourth rule is, this is a concave mirror. This is the principal axis. Okay. This is principal axis, and I can say this is pole. And if the ray of light comes to the pole, hits the pole at the pole, okay, then this angle, what it will happen is, with the same angle it will go back. This I is equal to this I. So these are the four rules for image formation, and first we are taking up the concave mirror. Now let's take one of the cases here, and the first case which we are taking is object between infinity and C. Or we can say object beyond C. Yeah. Now in this case, we can say, let's draw the image. Now remember two things. First, two things. One, draw a small aperture always. Two, keep the mirror straight and very less curved. So while drawing the mirror, remember this. Now we will start with this. Now this is the principal axis and this is the the mirror. So we have to remember two things. We have to keep this not as curved the way I have done it here. This is just for illustration. So going forward we will try to keep it very less curved. Number one. Number two, we will keep this aperture very small here. Okay. So these two things you have to remember. Now let's quickly mark F, and C is somewhere here. Object is somewhere here. Now the ray is coming from this, it's coming like this, it's coming parallel, okay, to principal axis. So it will go through focus. Okay, it will go through focus, and here after reflection it will go through focus. Now here one ray is coming or going through the focus directly. It will hit the mirror and then it will go, where it will go? It will go parallel to the principal axis as per the rule number 2, which we have told in the earlier lecture. Now remember, where are these two reflected rays meeting? So the first reflection is here, it's coming here, and second is there. Both are meeting here. So basically these rays are meeting here. So what you do is, they are meeting here. So just draw, see, they meet here also, but it is not the reflected one. The reflected meets here. Remember this. Now at this point, draw a perpendicular from the principal axis. Let's say if this is B and let's say this is B dash, okay, this is P, let's say P, and this is focus. So this is the image which is created. Okay, so the properties of this image, property is formed between C and F, formed between C and F first, to real and inverted. Okay, what is 3? Can someone tell me? Third, as you can see, even though this diagram is not accurate, and there are a couple of flaws in it. Number one, it is not straight and this is too curved, but just manage it for a while because I told the rules to draw the image here. So going forward, we'll be very cautious, but let's keep this first one as a bit, So what we can see is this is bit diminished image. So I can say diminished image. Okay, and here comes something called magnification. It will be a diminished image, and as I said, magnification comes into play. Magnification is height of image by height of object, or I by O. Now remember, we have to take sign in consideration. sign in consideration. So I can say, here I can say that mod of m is less than 1, okay, and m is negative. Now remember, this is positive and below is negative. This we have covered in our previous lecture as well. Okay, very good.